Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I am here today with my Boxycharm. I've already opened it, and as always, I cannot get it to close again, ever. So before we go into the new stuff, let me review the items that I received last month. First, I have the Brow Gout, the Insta-Tint. I really have a hard time saying this. Brown in the shade Brown Hair number 2, which was actually a really good match for me. It is just a little colored brow gel, which I really like for days when I'm kind of in a hurry and don't feel like penciling in my brows, which I don't have to pencil them in that bad. I have a lot of brow. They're just very light. And I have like some missing parts in the front of it, but this is really good for my type of brow because most of the time, especially if I'm in a hurry, if I just darken them a little bit, I'm pretty much good to go. Next was this Aesthetica High Definition Liquid Lipstick, and it's in the shade Haute Cocoa, I believe. But this was actually really nice. It is not a matte liquid lip stain at all. It is more like literally a liquid lipstick. Like a lipstick in a liquid form. It is still going to be shiny on the lips. I was a little worried that this color wouldn't look that good, but it looks fine. It works pretty well, so I'm pretty happy with it. But since I know that it's not going to be a matte liquid lipstick, I was fine with the level of staying power. Like, it still lasted pretty decently, even though it does have transfer. Next, I really ended up loving this. This is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Vacuum Cleaner Pore Purifying Mask. I love this. I would never purchase this because Dr. Brandt products like only come about this much to less full in a bottle. They don't come full. And this is still like $42. But the only problem I have with this, and I haven't seen anybody else complain about this, to me it smells like sulfur. Like, it smells like eggs. So I don't know if that's just I'm sensitive to some ingredient in this or what, but I don't care because it works that well. It leaves my skin super soft and awesome feeling. So I put up with it. Next is this Tarte Pro Glow Liquid Highlighter from Tarte. This is fine. I mean, it's a liquid highlighter. I just tend to mix them in with my foundation to use them up, and it does give a little bit of a glow. If you are more dry skinned, I'm very oily skinned, so maybe this is something that would work a little more interestingly for you. All the colors they sent out last month were fairly on the dark side, so I can't really even highlight with this. Like, mine is in the shade Sparkler, and that is it right there. It's pretty dang golden. It's not super orange, but it is very golden, so it is a little dark for me to be able to tap onto my cheeks. But mixing it in with the foundation, it works fine, so I can use it up. And finally, my first Colorpop palette. This is the Golden State of Mind palette. It is the one with all these shimmers in it. I've only been able to wear this once, and I wasn't super happy with it. It creased fairly quickly. Not only can I only apply these with my finger, which I knew going in, I'd read reviews, I can really only seem to get good pigment payoff when I use them wet. So maybe I just picked the wrong shades to mess with at first. I'm going to play with this a little more before I fully decide on whether like I want to keep it or declutter it or what. But so far, I have not been super impressed. Like, I can get a good swatch out of it, but once I start trying to put it on my eye, it doesn't really want to go. So we're going to keep fooling with it, and we're going to see what happens. So out with the old, in with the new. We got 6 products this month because it is the anniversary Boxycharm instead of the usual 5. And we have codes from CoverFX. You can get 20% off by using the code BOXY. And Pure Cosmetics, you can get 15% off by using the code BOXYMAY. No space or anything. So first off, we got a contour palette from Pure Cosmetics. And I don't know if I'm going to be keeping this or not. I opened it to see. It is the Sculptor palette. It comes with 2 highlights and 2 contours. And look how freaking dark that is. I'm not going to be able to blend that out. So I did list this on my subscription addiction site. I had to list it used for very annoying and complicated reasons because I took the stickers off that were sealing it to make sure to A, check to see if the colors would work for me, and to B, make sure that it didn't explode in transit. So I had to list it as used, but people tend to not want used stuff, even though I explicitly said in my information, hey, I didn't actually touch anything in there. I just needed to open it to see if it, you know, exploded or if it would work for me. Hopefully somebody will want it because, like I said, this is not going to match me at all. Like, it's going to be way too dark. Which it's cool that people with darker skin tones can use this because they don't always get the better end of the boxes when they send stuff out like this, because usually they only cater to one side of the skin tone spectrum, and that's usually honestly in the middle. So the fact that darker skinned people can probably actually use this is a good thing. I just can't. The other thing that I decided to list is this Aesthetica P12 powder brush. I have a lot of powder brushes, and this is really big, so I don't see the need to hold on to it. Now, there is another brush set on here that I decided to hold on to. It's also from Aesthetica. And what exactly is it called? 3-piece eye trio. It comes with a spoolie, one of these like slim eyeliner brushes, and a slanted eyeliner brush. And I know that the slanted one and the spoolie I will use, and I don't have an absolute crap ton of. So I feel okay to actually keep them. I might pass this thin brush along because that's not the type of eyeliner brush that I use. And as normal, because they sent the eyeliner type brushes because they sent a gel eyeliner, which they sent a powder brush because they sent a powder product. I wasn't that surprised. Anyways, this is from Pretty Vulgar. This is the ink gel eyeliner in 01 Blacklist. I will say, the packaging on this is really cool. It's like an inkwell for like a quill pen, which it even has like, you know, a quill on it. I will say, this eyeliner smells a little weird. Maybe all eyeliner smells like that, I don't know. I don't normally use too much in the way of gel eyeliner. I say that as a person that now has 3. But I'm a little too impatient to use gel eyeliner, honestly. But I'll mess with it. I'll play with it and see what it does. Next we have, who is this by? I can't even see on the freaking box. Beauty Creations Liquid Lip Gloss. I think this was made especially for Boxycharm. It says Boxycharm on the box anyway. Alright, so yeah, that's a really pretty color. Actually goes decently well with my shirt. My shirt's a little bit darker, but it's definitely like in the same color family. It's really pretty. Ooh, that smells really good. It's really potent though. I could smell it. I could smell it as soon as I opened it. But that's really pretty. And finally, what I was really excited for this box for actually is the Cover FX Blurring Primer. I'm so glad that it's not an illuminating primer because I can't always use those. A blurring primer I can totally still use. So, a blurring primer that instantly minimizes the appearance of pores and fine lines to create a super smooth, flawless airbrush look. Now, this does not say a mattifying primer, but normally what I do is I use some kind of blurring pore filling primer in the middle of my face, and then I go all over with a mattifying primer. So even if this doesn't necessarily keep me matte on its own, I can still use it. And Cover FX primers are really freaking expensive. So I'm very happy to get a full size. This like almost double pays for the box on its own. So like the eyeliner, the lip gloss, and the brushes that I am keeping are basically gravy on top of that. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!